it up, made a meal in a minute. Gang banging, I killed the lieutenant. Dope boy and I'm still winning. Still rolling on Nolansville. Shoot out the window, yo, hold the wheel. Then keep riding, we know the drill. From Nashville, still a river rat. Keep a semi with me, I'm a bust that.
It's me, SimbaTv. Bang! What is good, YouTube fam? It's your boy Simba coming back here again with another reaction video for you guys today. For today's reaction video, we got top 10 Nickelodeon shows that tackled serious issues. This is gonna be a heavy one. Let's jump up in it.
She wished too hard, some say she wished too long, but we awoke one autumn day to find that she was gone.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times Nickelodeon shows tackled serious issues.
That is when you're asleep for a long time. Like forever.
You're not my father! You're just a jerk in wolf's clothing!
I lost my mother in a Fire Nation raid. This necklace is all I have left of her.
For this list, we're looking at episodes where the First Kids Network took its younger audience to more adult territory, providing vital information about life, death, and growing up. Which serious issue do you think Nick handled the best? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Body Insecurity. Doug.
I couldn't remember whether you like chocolate fudge or butterscotch on your ice cream, so I brought both. Here you go, sweetie.
From the titular character's big nose to his bad hair days, Doug often tackled the physical insecurities we experience.
You're here.
You're home!
You're cute.
Doug tips the scales in particular will resonate with anyone who's ever had reservations about being seen in a swimsuit. Putting on some extra pounds, Doug attempts to shed them in time for a pool party. He takes his diet and exercise into overdrive, all while having nightmares about his weight and how others will view him.
Wow.
Even after getting back to his original weight, Doug remains insecure. Arriving at the party, though, Doug finds that he isn't the only self-conscious one, motivating everyone else to be comfortable in their own skin.
Doesn't anybody want to go in? I burn easily. I just ate.
It's way too hot to swim. It's nice to just look at the water.
The Doug crew further explored this issue upon making the leap to Disney. Number 9. Learning You're Adopted. Rocco's Modern Life. Even when your family loves you, learning that you're adopted can come as a life-changing blow.
Come to my parents' house for dinner?
Sure, Hef.
Really?
Of course.
It's a sensitive topic that needs to be approached with care.
Welcome home, son. Oh, Heifer, it's so
His
good
face.
to see you.
Good to see you too, Mom.
So when Rocco accidentally spills the beans that Heifer was adopted, the Wolf family is sent into turmoil.
In all the years I've known him, he never once told me he was adopted.
Granted, Rocco thought Heifer knew since the rest of his family are wolves. Of course, Heifer isn't the sharpest steer in the herd.
We found you under a tree in Brandwin Farms. You were skinny, so we decided to fatten you up. But then we grew to love you.
Creator Joe Murray drew inspiration from an adopted friend and the emotions he worked through. Although he initially feels betrayed and lost, Heifer finds that family and biology aren't always a package deal.
Yep.
The wolves may have wanted to eat Heifer at first, but they came to care for him as a member of their pack. That's family.
Heifer, where did you go?
I went looking for my real family, but I found out that you're my real family after all.
Number 8. A Missing Child.
Aww.
The Ren and Stimpy Show. Nickelodeon was full of unique family dynamics, from wolves raising steers to a cat giving birth to a fart.
Wait, what? Yeah, let me just stop here and say, Nickelodeon, shout out to them, man, because other than Disney Channel, they really shaped like my childhood. You know, like Disney Channel had like Boy Meets World and like things like that where I really paid attention to and learned a lot of life lessons from shows of that nature. Nickelodeon was dropping gems about life before I could even like resonate, like even just take it in and know they're dropping gems. I even know. That's crazy, man.
Passing gas for the first time, Stimpy's beloved Stinky disappears into thin air. It sounds ridiculous and immature, and yeah, it is. Despite being a satire of melodramas, the episode does capture the very real grief of losing a child.
It's been 3 years now. I'm starting to worry about you. I don't care.
Stimpy sinks into a great depression, hopelessly searching the snowy streets for his son, even though everyone tells him that it's a lost cause.
Poor little Stinky's out there in the cold. Lost. Alone.
While not every separated parent and child reunite, Stimpy and Stinky have a happy ending.
Stinky!
As soon as Stimpy gets Stinky back, he must learn another valuable lesson: the importance of letting go. Who says heart and farts can't go together?
I thought I'd never smell you again.
Number 7. Pandemics. SpongeBob SquarePants. In 2014, President Barack Obama theorized that a pandemic may be on the horizon.
What is this stuff anyway? Doesn't seem to be coming off.
SpongeBob was even further ahead of the curve, as the show explored the nature of contagious outbreaks in 2007. Okay,
I remember this
we
episode,
doubt that the
and I
creators made
remember
this
being like,
episode with the
ugh!
mindset that a global pandemic could happen in the next decade or so.
What's wrong with your skin?
Oh, that.
Also, the fact that Obama and SpongeBob was like, yeah, a pandemic might happen in the next decade. Can't tell me this ain't made up. Just saying.
It's nothing really, Squidward. Just a little blemish, that's all.
But watching it today, it's hard not to see the real-world parallels. What starts with a seemingly insignificant hunk of fungus grows out of control when SpongeBob infects himself and subsequently endangers others by going to work.
I want to go home!
You are home, SpongeBob. You just need to stay in this bubble until the ick clears up.
By the time SpongeBob is quarantined, the fungus is already spreading. Sounds eerily familiar, doesn't it? If only a snail could come along and de-ick a situation like this in real life.
Step up to be de-icked! Only $5!
Number 6. PTSD.
Wait. Y'all seen that? Okay, I thought I was tripping. Okay, never mind. I just got a nasty mind.
Step up to be de-icked! Only $5!
Number 6. PTSD. The Legend of Korra. In the 80s and 90s, we occasionally saw very special episodes that would address serious issues in half an hour. In an era of serialized storytelling, though, serious issues can be explored over multiple episodes.
Bye, Korra!
Get better soon. Don't forget to write!
The 4th and final season of this series was largely dedicated to Korra's emotional turmoil following a near-fatal encounter the previous season. On the road to recovery, Korra finds that psychological trauma and physical trauma are more closely linked than she realized.
I know you're frustrated, but...
Of course I'm frustrated! A crazy man poisoned me, and now I can't dress myself, or cook for myself, or do anything for myself!
Initially fleeing into isolation, Korra eventually sees that she needs to accept help from others and confront her fears to move forward.
Oh, yeah.
While Korra can't undo the trauma that she endured, she does regain her fighting spirit, emerging a balanced person again. Number 5. Depression, as told by Ginger.
You know, I loved As Told by Ginger. To this day, I still watch it, okay? What I didn't understand as a kid was that girl was depressed in a motherfucker. Like, bruh, she was like... Even the song, someone told me the grass is greener on the other side. Like, shit like that was like just signifying that this is a depressed ass show. But here I am. I'm like, yeah, I love this show. We happy. Nah, fam, no.
As Told by Ginger is another Nickelodeon show that received praise for its continuity, character development, and mature themes. This Emmy-nominated episode touches upon the dark side of the preteen experience. For a contest, Ginger writes a beautiful yet bleak poem about a girl who wishes to disappear.
She didn't have companions, no need for earthly things. Only wanted freedom from what she felt were puppet strings.
Ms. Zorsky fears that the depressing poem may reflect Ginger's own turmoil, suggesting she see the school psychologist. Ginger finds that there may indeed be a part of her in the poem, but these feelings are not uncommon. By discussing them with others, Ginger emerges with a better understanding of herself while also seeing that she isn't alone. Creator Emily Kapnick based the episode on a play she wrote in the 7th grade, adding to the authentic emotions.
If I'd have known you were, like, clinically depressed, I might have gone a little easier on you.
Number 4. Neglectful Parents. Hey Arnold. This Nicktoon frequently explored serious issues, especially ones involving parent-child dynamics. From Mr. Wynn giving up his daughter during the Vietnam War,
he said there was only room for one of us,
to Arnold feeling abandoned by his parents.
You're not in bed, short man.
I'm scared I can't find my mommy and daddy.
The show spoke to adults and children alike. Helga stands out as the character with the most emotional baggage, hiding her insecurities behind a fist. When one violent encounter lands Helga in a psychologist's office, she discusses her problems at home.
Daddy, who's gonna take me to preschool?
Yeah? Oh, yeah, sure. Come on, play us another one, Olga.
Helga has always felt like an outsider in her family, carrying that sense of unwantedness everywhere she goes.
In a minute, Olga.
No, I'm Helga, Dad. Helga.
Whatever. Go play outside.
Helga's family doesn't pay attention to her, but Dr. Bliss reassures her that there are others who will listen.
Hi, nice bow. Huh? I like your bow.
She encourages Helga to keep expressing herself and open up about her feelings at her own leisure. Number 3. The loss of a parent. Rugrats. When you're a baby, learning to master the potty is usually your biggest problem. Some children are forced to grow up faster than others, however.
Look, everybody! It's the lady I told you about from my dreams.
His mother.
Before
that
even
shit still hurts.
3, Chucky Finster confronted death multiple times. Not long after his beloved pillbug Melville dies,
Melville! 1 minute he was fine, and the next I want him back! Chucky, don't worry, we got you a new bug. I don't want a new bug!
Chucky learns about his mother. Nickelodeon had previously rejected pitches for episodes that would have revealed that Chucky's parents were divorced or that his mom had passed. Following co-creator Paul Germain's departure, the network finally signed off on a special dealing with the loss of Chucky's mom.
I think it's time you shared these things with Chucky.
Well, I'm just afraid he'll miss her.
Then you can miss her together.
Ugh, every time, bro. Every time that gets me, every fucking time. Well, you can miss her together. Like, D. Woo, that makes me tear up every time, man. I know it's coming, but every time it hits like a sack of potatoes, man.
As Nickelodeon was initially reluctant, Chaz attempts to shield Chucky from the truth. He ultimately finds, though, that Chucky deserves to know about his mom.
Chucky, this is your Bobby. This was her trowel. It's a little shovel for gardening.
It may hurt, but addressing pain can leave you with comfort.
See, guys? I do have a mom. She's right here in the flowers.
Number 2, HIV and AIDS. Nick News with Linda Ellerby. Although aimed at a younger demographic, this news program covered a wide range of important issues, from politics to sexism.
I don't remember watching that. I don't remember watching that at all.
To climate change.
Ignorance is not bliss. You don't go to heaven if you die dumb. That's what this show is about.
The most daring episode ever produced explored HIV and AIDS.
Because of the HIV virus that I have attained, I will have to retire from the Lakers.
Airing several months after publicly announcing that he was HIV positive, Magic Johnson sat down with host Linda Ellerby and several children to answer their questions.
If I got HIV, I'd probably be like crying and screaming all over the place. But how do you learn to, like, you know, live with it?
At a time when misinformation remained widespread, Johnson provided an honest portrait of living with HIV/AIDS.
I want people to know that we're just normal people.
It builds to an especially powerful moment when Johnson comforts a little girl with HIV, Hydea Broadbent, assuring her that she's normal.
Normal people. Okay.
Shout out to Nickelodeon though, for real, because that was pushing the envelope back then, for real, man. That's crazy. I have never watched this. I didn't even know this existed. But shout out to Nickelodeon, because that is powerful, because there was a lot of miscommunication with it back in the day, obviously, because, you know, it was a new virus and stuff like that. But damn, that's crazy, man. Shout out to Nickelodeon. That's crazy.
Yeah.
In addition to giving all the facts, the episode encourages its audience to be compassionate. It's a message people needed in 1992 and still need now. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. War, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
This
After
one,
the
ooh.
attack, they rounded up my father and every other Earthbender.
Y'all know I love Avatar, and this one, this
haven't seen them
episode.
since.
A world
Crazy.
war provides the backdrop of this groundbreaking show, which combined fantastical elements with real-world horror.
Who's that?
Monkey Atso, the greatest airbender in the world. He taught me everything I know.
Early in the series, the titular Last Airbender learns that his entire nation was wiped out, making him the sole survivor.
Firebenders? They were here?
The fact that we actually see the skeletal remains of Aang's mentor only adds to the tragedy.
Oh, yeah.
Avatar would further tackle imperialism, dictatorship, and colonialism throughout its 3-season run. Being a prisoner of war was also a common theme.
I prefer to think of you not as prisoners, but as honored guests.
Lake Laogai even derives its name from Laotong Gai Tsao, or reform through labor, a criminal law system employed by the People's Republic of China.
I can't swim!
Don't worry, I hear cowards float.
Such a good line.
At its core, Avatar is about knowing when to fight and when to seek peace, finding the balance needed to move beyond war.
Yep.
Do you agree with our picks?
Wow, man. That's some heavy stuff. Some heavy stuff. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. Thank you guys for commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.